So as a lot, hi, I'm a 13th Wolfman, and as a lot of you know, that when BlockBuster went out of business, they had the big fire sale. And as a lot of you know, I went there and I spent and spent and spent. And I haven't watched all the movies that I got back then because, well, Blockbuster's out of business. If they're bad, they're bad. So there's no real hurry in watching them. But this weekend I did do some catching up. So I watched this. This was one of the first ones I watched because I haven't seen it yet, and I've been wanting to see it. And that's The Killer Inside Me with Casey Affleck, Jessica Alba, Ned Beatty, and Kate Hudson. Oh, Bill Pullman and Elias Koteas is also in it. If you don't know who Elias Koteas is, this guy has been in like bundles of movies over the decades. He was the punk rocker in some kind of Wonderful. Yeah. He was the priest that was cancer ridden in Huntington, Connecticut. So just to give you a few ideas. But in this, Casey Affleck plays a deputy sheriff who, for some reason or another, is just a little on the bent side. It's the 1950s, and the sheriff tells him to go out to state route, whatever, and run this hooker out of town, you know. And the hooker is Jessica Alba. He goes out there and he's supposed to run her out of town, but what he does is he, bumps uglies with her. And he keeps on bumping uglies with her like every night for I don't know, the longest time. I think they said 3 months went by or something like that. But he wants to get out. He wants to get out of that town. She wants to get out of that town. So they need some money. She's gonna blackmail the richest guy in town. The guy that he thinks he runs the town because he helped build the town. He's a contractor. He's the owner of the construction company that's built all the houses and the buildings and whatnot. But he thinks because of that, he owns the town, which he doesn't, But so she's gonna blackmail this guy. Well, actually, she's gonna blackmail his son, and the money's gonna come from this guy. And then they're gonna take the money and run. Well, not all the things work out the way you think. And that's where I'm leaving it at. Oh, that's right. Simon Baker's in this, the guy from The Mentalist. I'm not really... Two people in this movie I don't really care for their acting. That's Simon Baker and Casey Affleck. I like the movie. The movie's a good movie. Casey Affleck gets on my nerves. He's just he's got the weirdest sounding voice. He always sounds like he's 2 seconds away from just breaking out in tears and bawling his eyes out. I just, he always sounds like he's wounded. It's weird. I just can't take... I took him seriously in this movie, but most of the time I just can't take him seriously. Jessica Alba does a great job in this movie. Kate Hudson does a great job in this movie. But the funny thing is that Kate Hudson and Casey Affleck are supposed to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Yeah, I know. He's knocking boots with the hooker. Well, he has a girlfriend at the time, and it's Kate Hudson. And when you look at Kate Hudson and you look at Casey Affleck, they're supposed to be about the same age. But honestly, she looks like she's about 10 years older than him. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just kind of funny. Overall, I mean, this was a good movie. I watched it. Overall, I would recommend this big time because it is a very disturbing film. No real ratings here. I'm just kind of telling you what I did over the weekend. So yeah, The Killer Inside Me with Casey Affleck, Kate Hudson, Jessica Alba, Ned Beatty, Simon Baker, Bill Pullman, Elias Katas. I mean, the cast alone should just make you want to run out and see it. I'm the 13th Wolfman. I'm on the prowl.